Introduction of Gontorverse. My name is John Paul Ritchie Gontor. I'm a first-generation Nigerian American with autism whose life has been shaped by a unique blend of cultures and experiences. Born in Staten Island, New York, I spent my childhood in Atlanta, Georgia, before moving to Nigeria, West Africa, where I lived through my teenage and young adult years. My educational journey was anything but traditional. I navigated special education, repeated middle school, started high school at 18, and eventually graduated from community college. Despite my challenges and hardships, my passion for multimedia, movies, TV, comic books, and video games have only grown stronger, fueled by my distinctive perspective and wild imagination, allowing me to see and create stories in ways that set me apart. I'm creating a groundbreaking multimedia franchise, shared universe, and production studio designed to surpass industry giants like Disney, Marvel, DC, Nickelodeon, DreamWorks, Warner Brothers, and Cartoon Network, with a bold focus on diverse representation for Black, brown, and other people of color, blending rich storytelling, cultural depth, and influences from anime and gaming. The franchise will immerse audiences in an expansive world filled with action, ninjas, aliens, beasts, soldiers, robots, gods, martial arts, comedy, drama, and romance, all while exploring mature themes such as politics, economics, discrimination, mental health, self-harm, war, colonialism, corruption, pregnancy, interracial relationships, and disability, presented in both lighter and darker tones. Targeting teens and young adults, ages 14-25, particularly Black, Brown, and POC audiences, it will provide strong representation similar to Black Panther, Static Shock, The Woman King, The Proud Family, and works by creators like Dar Sh Tadjio and Saturday AM, blending anime and manga aesthetics. Drawing inspiration from video game franchises like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Mega Man, Grand Theft Auto, God of War, Assassin's Creed, Dynasty Warriors, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Metal Gear, Sengoku Basara, Sonic the Hedgehog, and anime like Dragon Ball, Fist of the North Star Tiger and Bunny, Ninja Scroll, Saint Seiya, Yu-Gi-Oh! Baki Hanma vs Kengan Ashura, Beyblade, Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, Cyborg 009, and Digimon. The franchise will blend thrilling combat mechanics, lore-driven progression, and immersive storytelling across multiple media platforms, film, television, comics, video games, and interactive experiences. The narrative will feature multidimensional, relatable characters who face personal struggles while engaging in high-stakes action, with social commentary naturally addressing systemic oppression, colonialism, war, and more. By engaging with communities through social media, live events, and interactive content while uplifting Black, Brown, and POC creators in writing, animation, game development, and production, this franchise will not only craft a bold and culturally rich universe but also ensure its longevity through merchandise and strategic partnerships with anime studios, game developers, and influential creators. Ultimately, the goal is to build an immersive, action-packed, and emotionally resonant universe that empowers and inspires its audience in an entirely new way. I am also developing 3 distinct animated projects in the future. Warrior Path, a martial arts science fiction anime blending African and Asian cultures with a dynamic fusion of intense action, cultural identity, and diverse representation, all within a TV-14 rating. Influenced by Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Dragon Ball, The Last Dragon, The Boondocks, Star Trek, and Star Wars, the series will feature powerful, diverse characters wielding unique abilities in a world where traditional martial arts merge with futuristic technology, combining neon-lit cityscapes with nature-inspired villages to symbolize the balance between tradition and innovation. Way of the Shinobi, a mature, young adult ninja action anime, will be a parody of Lego's Ninjago, blending dark, supernatural elements inspired by Batman and Doctor Strange with martial arts action akin to Onimusha, Ninja Gaiden, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Featuring large-scale battles and supernatural abilities, it will offer a visually striking backdrop of gritty, shadowy environments combined with vibrant, surreal action sequences, driven by themes of heroism, friendship, and destiny for a mature audience. Kings and Queens of the Future, an Afrocentric Afro-futuristic anime, will fuse Nigerian, South African, and Egyptian cultures while exploring African heritage, mythology, and political consciousness. Drawing inspiration from figures like Barack Obama, Nelson Mandela, and Malcolm X, it will tackle real-world issues like Black Lives Matter, political reform, and the future of Africa, blending traditional African fashion with futuristic armor and weaponry, creating a world where advanced technology coexists with African architecture, enriched by magic realism. Influenced by Black Panther, Mobile Suit Gundam, Final Fantasy, and Blood of Zeus, the series will present Black empowerment, political reform, and cultural pride while exploring complex themes of Afrofuturism, bridging the past, present, and future. Building an original animated series with a distinct art style, diverse voice cast, and long-term franchise plan requires meticulous strategic planning and collaboration across multiple areas, starting with the creation of a vibrant, detailed 2D hand-drawn animation style that blends contemporary anime and Western influences, drawing inspiration from series like Thundercats, Castlevania, and Young Justice, as well as renowned studios like Madhouse and Mappa. This style should feature stylized character designs that balance realism with expression, incorporating sharp anime-inspired visuals with Western anatomical and expression styles, while also creating expansive, realistic backgrounds and vibrant color palettes that immerse the audience in the world. Assembling a team of skilled character designers, background artists, and animators specializing in color and lighting experts is key to crafting a rich, cinematic experience. The characters should be diverse, multifaceted, and well-rounded, reflecting a variety of cultural, ethnic, and religious backgrounds, with their heritage and personal struggles shaping their worldview, growth, and relationships. Representation should extend beyond race to include social class, gender, sexuality, and abilities, ensuring neurodivergent and disabled characters are portrayed with nuance and not defined solely by their conditions. Strong characters must possess flaws, moral conflicts, and contradictions, with even villains having understandable motivations that make them compelling. Emotional weight, such as loss, betrayal, redemption, and internal conflict, should be integral to their journeys, influencing their actions and decisions. A high-profile, culturally diverse voice cast, including actors like Lakeith Stanfield, Mahershala Ali, and Karen Fukuhara, will lend authenticity to the characters, supported by a skilled, dedicated casting team. With a 20-episode season order and a 7-season arc, the series will allow for thoughtful pacing that builds world building, character introductions, and escalating conflicts, setting up future spin-offs and graphic novels. Collaborations with publishers, developers, and animation studios like Madhouse and Mappa will ensure consistency. A dynamic soundtrack blending rap, pop, R&B, EDM, Afrobeats, reggaeton, and rock will enhance the cultural appeal and emotional resonance. Music video collaborations with labels like Sony, Def Jam, and OVO Sound, combined with strategic partnerships with Black Hollywood, Nollywood, Bollywood, and global sports organizations, will expand the franchise's reach across entertainment sectors. I need to find the right composers, producers, and singers for the badass and genre-blending soundtrack of my animated TV show, which spans styles like rap, hip-hop, pop, R&B, EDM, Afrobeats, reggaeton, and rock, similar to artists like Chris Brown, Sean Paul, Pitbull, Neo, Tiwa Savage, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Wiz Khalifa, Akon, Carrie Hilson, Ty Dolla $ign, The Weeknd, French Montana, David Guetta, Trey Songz, Major Lazer, Usher, T-Pain, Whale, Jeremiah, Tyga, Natty Natasha, Daddy Yankee, J Balvin, Ozuna, Kid Ink, Afrojack, Far East Movement, Juicy J, The Chainsmokers, Big Sean, Kygo, Jonas Blue, DJ Snake, Tinashe, Tayo Cruz, Jason Derulo, Kellis, Martin Garrix, Marshmello, and Run the Jewels from the 2010s. You'll need to employ a mix of networking, research, and collaboration across various platforms. Begin by listening to the music of artists and producers whose styles resonate with your vision to understand how their sound might align with your project. Explore music libraries and streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and SoundCloud, or consider royalty-free options from Epidemic Sound, Audio Jungle, and Premium Beat. Utilize social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube to engage directly with composers, producers, and singers, allowing you to discuss potential collaborations and connect with emerging and established talent. Independent platforms like SoundBetter, BeatStars, Airbit, Fiverr, and Upwork provide direct access to music professionals for hire. Online directories such as IMDb Pro, MusicBrainz, and AllMusic are great tools for tracking industry contacts. To broaden your reach, attend music festivals, producer battles, and industry events like SXSW, Afro Nation, and Rolling Loud, where you can network with artists and creators. Universities and music schools offer opportunities to discover fresh talent eager for exciting projects. For more direct access to top-tier professionals, connect with music agencies and independent labels such as Position Music, Audio Network, Empire, OVO Sound, and Mass Appeal, or reach out to A&R scouts from major labels like Def Jam, Atlantic, Interscope, and Sony Music Latin. If you're looking for composers and producers who are experts in anime, gaming, or cinematic music, consider experts like Hiroyuki Sawano, Kota Yamamoto, DJ Crush, or Major Lazer. I also want to hire a music supervisor to manage licensing, rights, and custom soundtrack curation. The key is to blend these genres seamlessly into your show's score by assigning genre-specific themes to characters, creating scene-based soundscapes, incorporating mashups and remixes, and using sound effects within beats for immersive storytelling. Collaborating with contemporary artists for exclusive tracks and building a Fast and Furious-style official soundtrack album, along with securing sync licensing deals with major artists like Wizkid, The Weeknd, Burna Boy, or DJ Snake, will elevate the show's appeal. Whether you're crafting high-energy fight scenes with bass-heavy beats, emotional R&B moments, or culturally infused Afrobeats and reggaeton sequences, curating the perfect soundtrack will amplify your animated series' impact, making it feel fresh, global, and unforgettable. I am using meme templates from DeviantArt as a creative tool to brainstorm and express ideas related to fanfiction, comic books, video games, movies, and TV shows, allowing me to tap into their cultural significance and iconic imagery, making my work relatable. This approach can be applied to various stages of the creative process, including script writing, character development, storyboarding, and inspiration for artworks, background settings, and character designs. Meme templates can help generate ideas and inspiration, add a humorous or relatable touch to your work, provide a unique perspective on character design and development, assist in creating engaging and memorable characters, offer a fresh approach to storyboarding and visual storytelling, and inspire artwork and concept art that stands out. I can use meme templates to develop character personalities and traits, explore story ideas and plot twists, create humorous dialogue and scenarios, visualize scene layouts and storyboards, and inspire concept art and character designs. Leveraging meme templates will help me subvert expectations and create something fresh, use humor and irony to drive creativity, experiment with different styles and genres, collaborate with others, build a community, and develop a unique voice and perspective. I tap into their potential for sparking ideas, refining concepts, and conveying emotional or narrative content quickly and creatively, whether I am crafting fanfiction, comic book scenes, or video game characters by embracing meme templates as a creative tool. Using meme templates can engage your audience and encourage participation, generate buzz and excitement for future projects, provide a unique and humorous way to share your creative process, help build a community around your work, inspire collaboration and feedback from fans, and offer a fresh and modern approach to promoting your work. Meme templates can serve as a fun and innovative way to explore and express ideas, bring concepts, joke about popular narratives and characters, or even inspire new storylines and designs, making them a valuable tool for creative writing, art, and design. I can use character creation tools from video games like Street Fighter VI, Cyberpunk 2077, Monster Hunter World, Dragon Age Inquisition, Soul Calibur 6, and Sonic Forces, or mobile avatar creation apps such as Avatar Maker, Character Creator, Hero Forge, Zepeto, Ready Player Me, Avatoon, Artbreeder, and The Sims 4 with mods to design customized avatars or original characters for multimedia projects, including movies, TV shows, animations, comic books, and video games. These platforms provide extensive customization options, allowing you to modify facial features, body types, hairstyles, outfits, and accessories to develop unique character concepts. We can capture high-quality screenshots of your characters from multiple angles and compile detailed descriptions of their personalities, backstories, and abilities. Sharing these designs on platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, ArtStation, Facebook, Pinterest, and X, Twitter, empowers you to connect with concept artists, fan artists, and character designers who can refine and enhance your vision through professional artwork. By collaborating with artists and providing clear references and specifications, you can explore various artistic interpretations, incorporate feedback, and further develop your characters for your projects. Tools like Photoshop, Procreate, and Blender can refine designs, enhance textures, experiment with color schemes, and even create 3D models. Engaging with online communities like conceptart.org or the Character Design References group on Facebook can provide valuable feedback and inspiration. Developing character creation features by working with talented artists and leveraging online resources to bring my character concepts to life, ensuring consistency and artistic depth across various storytelling mediums. To secure the massive funding required, ranging from $19 billion to $380 billion or more, the financial strategy will involve crowdfunding, venture capital, strategic partnerships, licensing, and government grants, with a detailed 8 to 12-year roadmap covering production, marketing, merchandising, and revenue streams. This plan will be designed to surpass industry icons like Stan Lee, George Lucas, and Walt Disney. Using crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter and networking with investors and major studios such as Disney, Warner Brothers, and Sony, the franchise will be positioned for long-term sustainability. Strategic partnerships with studios like Toei, Sega, Capcom, and DreamWorks, together with a solid team of accountants and advisors, will manage capital effectively. The funding allocation will focus on production, casting, music, merchandise development, and marketing, ensuring a balanced approach to content creation and profitability. By engaging in years of strategic progress, full-scale production, and global distribution, the franchise will evolve, offering high-impact music videos, merchandise, and collaborations with entertainment giants. Through networking with organizations like the Producers Guild of America and the International Film and Television Alliance, and with revenue streams from licensing deals, NFs, and global distribution, this multimedia empire will rival and potentially surpass the greatest entertainment empires in history. A crucial first step is assembling a diverse team of writers with experience in screenwriting and fan fiction, as well as recruiting talented fan artists and concept artists, particularly Black and Brown or POC creators, Latinx, Asian and Indigenous, through platforms like Instagram, X, Twitter, Facebook, Wattpad, and DeviantArt. Similar to the storytelling depth of DC and Marvel, the project requires constructing intricate narratives, including detailed backstories, a cohesive timeline, compelling story arcs, character development, and immersive world building. Our vision for an independent multimedia production studio is a bold and dynamic endeavor, dedicated to creating both live-action and animated original content while forging collaborations with industry giants such as Marvel, DC, Sega, Capcom, Nintendo, Toei, Disney, Warner Bros., Sony, Netflix, Amazon, Cartoon Network, DreamWorks, Nickelodeon, and Lucasfilm for future projects. Additionally, the studio would seek strategic partnerships with Black Hollywood, Nollywood, and Bollywood, as well as prominent athletes, musicians, and actors to develop special projects across multiple entertainment sectors. Expanding its creative reach, the studio would also engage in music video production for global brands like Sony, Def Jam, Warner Bros., and Universal, working across diverse musical genres including British hip-hop/rap, pop rap, Afrobeats, South African house music, reggaeton, EDM, and Japanese anime songs. I strive to enhance my character development process by refining their visual and narrative depth, collaborating with skilled artists, and utilizing advanced tools to maintain consistency across various storytelling mediums. The studio aims to integrate sports storytelling into its portfolio by developing projects centered around major sporting events and organizations such as FIFA, the Olympics, X Games, UFC, and the NFL. To bring this vision to life, the studio would have to establish a solid legal framework, build infrastructure, recruit top-tier talent, develop compelling original content, and cultivate meaningful collaborations with studios, brands, and entertainment industries worldwide. By crafting a strong brand identity, leveraging digital platforms, and executing strategic marketing campaigns, the studio could establish itself as a groundbreaking force in the global multimedia landscape, redefining storytelling through innovative, culturally diverse, and high-impact productions. The mission is to empower people across cultures, embracing race, disabilities, gender, and religion, helping them overcome challenges, understand the realities of life, learn from the past, focus on the present, and shape the future by drawing inspiration from influential figures such as Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Akon, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., and Barack Obama. Through the power of storytelling, music, animation, and multimedia, this vision seeks to challenge perspectives and create a new legacy that resonates across key global regions including Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, Egypt, Japan, China, Korea, India, the United States, Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, Canada, and the UK. The essence of this movement is not just entertainment but transformation by addressing real-life issues such as discrimination, resilience, justice, and empowerment while celebrating cultural heritage and progress. Despite negative criticisms or personal ego, the focus remains on truth, innovation, and building an era of multimedia that unites people, sparks conversations, and redefines how individuals see themselves and the world. By embedding powerful messages into various forms of media, animation, comics, films, and digital platforms, the goal is to craft an inclusive, thought-provoking, and impactful universe that resonates with diverse audiences, particularly those from underrepresented communities. This is more than just creating a brand, it's about breaking barriers, forging a movement, and leaving behind a legacy that inspires future generations to dream bigger, stand stronger, and embrace their truth.